if you use that Dinosaur decklist I was talking about, this should be one of the, hopefully this won't be a brick. So yeah, that's a brick, so you don't want that. But usually if someone cuts, I'm not going to shuffle this because, like I said, I'm using this on a phone and I can't shuffle using one hand, so. Once again, another brick. Usually this deck does brick, but sometimes once you're lucky enough, it does not brick. So anyways, I'm honestly actually kind of hoping this time. So, usually I do have other people with me, but I'm in a different state than them, so yeah, it won't work. Call it up. There. Pretty much you have OTK here. If you're going second, well, if someone does something stupid, you could go called by. Then you can just draw for turn. So activate this. Search for. You're gonna be searching for. Search for Misc. Then before you activate Misc, you want to activate Lost Worlds. That way you have basically a summon. So that way they get a draw egg token. And by the way, I use these as tokens because I can, you know. Anyways, you're gonna activate one fossil dig. Alright. Sorry for the shaky camera, but like I said, I'm using this on a phone, so it's not going to be the best. So you're going to add Baby Ceratosaurus. Then you're going to activate Misc, sending it to the graveyard. Then activate the other effect, Banish, to special summon. And then this is an on-summon effect, so you could pop the Baby Ceratosaurus, chain 1, chain 2, so you get chain link 1, chain link 2, chain link 3, resolve. Lost World will give your opponent a token, and Lost World is a great card. It's because if your opponent controls a token, they cannot target monsters on the field. It doesn't even have to be a token that you special summon to their field. It could be any token. Anyways, then Baby Ceratosaurus will go off, just special summon Raptor. Raptor's effect will add any dinosaur monster. That's why it's a great card. And then that's in a whole separate chain. But, however, Animador Nortosaur, you can search double evolution pill, but for this I like to search for beta evolution pill. Because basically you activate it, tribute these two off. Well, actually, before you do that, the Soaring Raptor's effect has to go off first. Then you'd either want to add a UCT, because you could bring back Baby by using Soaring Raptor's effect, but since Soaring Raptor is about to be in the grave, thanks to activating this, which I said previously, tribute these two off to special summon. Oh, my deck's backwards. It's fine. It's for fun anyways. To special summon to Dinosaur Chimera T-Rexel, because it does not have to be fusion summoned. Okay, and then you would activate once again Fossil Dig. I'd like to search Giant Rex. You can search for a level 6 or lower dinosaur monster. As if you want to take time, you can read this. I understand it's blurry, but you basically add one level 6 or lower dinosaur monster from the deck. Then normal summon Kaitopara's effect will allow you to grab a polymerization from the deck, and And I know other Yu-Gi-Oh players like to get their deck full maxed out. I don't care the rarity. If I get a rare card, of course I'm going to swap it out, just because that's what everyone does. Anyways, going to activate Poly, Fusion, Summon off, Kaitopera and Giant Rex. You'll about see why. Two special, just Fusion Summon into Horned Source. Horned Source is pretty good because it can attack directly, and also could place Lost World on your side of the field. Then UCT's effect will go off, banishing these two to special summon. And you'd want to ban Kaitopera and Giant Rex because then you can, because if these cards are banished, they'll special summon themselves automatically. So special summon Giant Rex and then special summon Kaitopera. The downside of Giant Rex, however, is that cannot attack directly. But then UCT is amazing because if, let's just say if your opponent has a monster with higher than 35 attack, UCT sends. And if there's a monster effect that says can't be destroyed by battle, UCT goes around that by sending it to the grave. That's why UCT is annoying, but very good for dinosaurs. And then you could do anything here. Then you'd pass turn, obviously, because you can't attack. But this is my turn 1 board. Because once they try to go into battle, UCT is also amazing because it could activate during either player's main phase. So once they say go into battle, you say during the end of main phase, UCT, pop, flip everything face down, defense. And then you can draw for turn. Doesn't matter, because then what you're going to do is you're going to send. That there's a synchro monster thing you can send. And then they take 1,000 for each one. And then, just like that, game. So, that's the nice thing about this deck list. But the annoying thing is that, obviously, you saw, you can brick easily. But I have a way to get out of the brick. And if you're wondering, this is a 40-card deck. And yes, I do run a side. And if you're wondering what the side was, 1 Nib, 1 Imperm, 1 Dinovatistocus, 1 Tyranno Infinity, I believe 2 Doggerons, 1 Gilosaurus, 1 Wiretap, is because if you would have you're gonna run into traps. I don't care what anyone says in this format, you're gonna run into traps, then this negates the activation and shuffles it back in the deck. I run a Polys because eventually you're gonna get your hands on a Gigantosaur. I run 2 Jurassic Powers because these get Dinosaur Monsters 300 extra attack, and they can stack. And plus, if you discard 1 card, you can add 1 Dinosaur Monster with 1200 defense. Then I run one extra Beta Evolution Pill, just in case if I need to. Dark Ruler no more. Mine's not in the best condition. It's in horrible condition, but it's a very good monster negate because no one can activate monster effects in response to Dark Ruler no more. Then Transcendosaurus Meteorus. I run that on the side because if you have 2 babies in hand, have this in hand during your opponent's turn. 3 free special summons basically. And then I run Survival Instinct in my size because you can banish all dinosaur monsters from the graveyard, from your graveyard obviously. Then you gain 400 life points for each. But I never told you that Tyranno Infinity has the effect where it gains 1,000 attack for each banished dinosaur monster. And if it says, then if you have a card effect that says destroy target 1 monster on the field, all monsters get destroyed with an equal or lower to that monster's original attack. Tyranno's Infinity original attack is how many banished dinosaur monsters are there. So, yeah, that's my side and my main deck. So, if this helps any dinosaur player that is kind of rough on money like me, then you could just make a simple budget. It's not going to cost too much. I only spent about, I think, only $5 on here. It's because most of my cards I got from the friends. And then I went to Triple Tactics Talents is because if you're playing Dinosaurs, obviously you're going to run into hand traps. So you could activate this and add 3 different effects. Basically, you could draw 2 cards. Non-target, take control of one of your opponent's monsters until the end phase, and then you can look at your opponent's hand and then choose 1 card and then shuffle that target and then shuffle that card back in the deck. And when I said that this brings back all your banished dinosaur monsters, I meant it can bring back 1, not all of them. But it can still do double damage if it has 0 materials, which I think is awesome. So if this does help any new Dinosaur Yu-Gi-Oh player, this is a very amazing deck list. And if you're a pack opening, and if you love pack opening, you'd get Wild Survivor packs, because that's where most of the dinosaur support came in. Anyways, once again, this is Team Yu-Gi-Oh! Please like and subscribe, and it's going to be amazing if you do. I'm not forcing anyone, I'm just saying please do it. Anyways, have a good night. It is around 10 p.m., so I'm extremely tired. So, night everyone, and have an awesome night. But if you're in another part of the world, have a great day.